Sometimes we have hiccups in life. I guess that is part of the daily guidance. For those who attempted to tune in just a few minutes ago, my apologies. We had some technical difficulties. They have been all figured out. We're good to go. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2020. And we are going to be talking about the daily guidance of the day. But the way that I would like to do this is for us to discuss what cards come up in the angel card deck. As you can see here, I'm going to be tapping into Doreen Virtue's daily guidance cards. These have been my go-to for over 7 years. They're fantastic. And I suggest supporting Doreen Virtue just for the sheer sake of how many good bits of advice this book has given me over the years to help me make good decisions. And when I haven't made them, I've made poor decisions. So they're the go-to. Let's talk a little bit about these cards and the angels in general and how this relates to daily guidance and why I use them. Let's think about game theory. I talk about it every day. Now, game theory is about gaining experience points through your actions during the day. So if you know you're going to be making decisions based on how many experience points you want to gain, there is a likelihood that you will start to create synchronistic events just by the thought process. Okay? And with practice, like any game or any sport or any activity, you will become better at this. What these cards do, they work as a gentle reminder, and they're always positive. That's the beauty of this. Tarot cards can sometimes be harsh, depending on who's the lecturer and depending on which card you get. So what I really like about these is that they focus on the positive all the time. Because think about it. Not all the time when we look to these cards are we going to be in the best mood or are we going to be all happy. We're going to be seeking advice for the sake of overcoming some challenges and obstacles. And so it's good that the cards give you a positive outlook no matter how negative the mind may be in that given moment. So here we go. Let's dive in. What I'm going to do is clear these cards. I'm going to show you how to do this. So once you get your own deck, it's your own deck. If somebody else touches these cards, you need to clear them. Why? Superstition? It could be. For myself, if you're going to let somebody use your game controller or better yet, your keyboard and mouse, let's say you're a gamer and you let someone use your keyboard and mouse and they put their own configuration in there and they screw up all your keys and all your binds, you're not going to be able to go back to your gaming console, your system, your keyboard and mouse and be able to use it right. You're going to be all over the place. So you need to reset the deck. Here's how you do it. I'm going to put the microphone down for a second. You'll still hear me. So we're going to take this deck and I'm going to knock it with my right hand on the top, this being the top. Once I knock it, it's going to clear out. Then I'm going to spread the cards out and I'm going to look at all of them. You can see release and surrender right now. Okay? That's release and surrender. It's saying to you, release and surrender. All right, I'm going to spread the cards out. I'm going to look at them. I'm going to put them over my heart. And I'm going to ask that the advice that's about to be given to the community serve the highest good of everyone involved. You don't want to get into the mess of interfering with people's lives. Period. Here we go. Knock, knock. Okay. I ask that these cards and the advice that's about to be given, which will be 3 cards drawn, serve the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you, angels. Why am I saying thank you to the angels? Because the angels are a static vibration. Do these cards ever change? No. Nor do the angels. They're going to provide you with evidence of what you need to do in order to connect with your highest good for the sake of your most happy state of mind and being. Here we go. 3 cards, angels, I would like you to provide for the community of things to follow from this point on until the next lecture tomorrow. And I'll give another lecture and we'll see how it goes. I'd like to hear from the community to see how this advice goes. And now is a good time, community. If you find yourself in a place where you want advice in particular, ask a question. Remember, it should not be a yes or no question. It's not how this deck works. A better question would be something like, if I do X, Y, and Z, what is the result? Okay? And these cards will tell you the result. So let's go ahead with this. I'm going to ask, okay, angels, 3 cards to show the 3 steps for achieving the highest good of everyone who watches for today. Let's do it. A lot of people ask me, how do you choose the cards? It's totally up to you. And for me, if a card falls from the deck, I pick it up and use it. Sometimes if a card sticks out of the deck and I can't get it back in the shuffle, I'm going to use that card. Sometimes I'll put my fingers right on top of the card that I can't see, and I'll close my eyes, and if I see an image that stands out, I draw the card. It's all based on intuition. And it's always going to be right because it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the community and us together. Here we go. The highest good of all involved. 3 cards. Okay, on this card, I'm not looking at it yet. I'm getting a sunrise. Big sun right in the center for the image. So let's see what this shows up as. I'm going to show it to you first. Then I'm going to look at the screen and see what it is. First one is new partner. We'll talk about that in a second. That was my sunrise image. I'm going to see what's right here on the next card because we'll just see. Let's see what I see with my eyes closed. Still got the sunrise there. I'm thinking I'm going to have to pull this card. Here we go. So far, so cool. All right, I'm going to shuffle a little bit unless I get that sunrise again. It could just be that the light that's shining in my face from the computer is giving the sunrise. I'm joking. All right, let me do this. This one I'm getting a big frame, like a square. Getting lots of standardized images. So why don't we pull this one? I'm going to give it to you. Okay, folks, we've got our 3 cards. Checking on chat to see if anyone wants to ask any questions. Chat, if you have questions and you want to ask a specific one that you want me to draw a card on, I'll do it. That's the best part about this. First card, step number 1, new partner. Let's do the reading here. A chance meeting is no mistake. It's divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Now we go into the book for the more advanced reading. So I'm going to read this to you, and you can interpret as you need to. I'm not going to be interpreting for you because that's not my job. The job is just to give you the info. Here we go. The angels have given you this card as a signal that someone new has or is about to enter your life as an answer to your prayers. This person will be a partner in business, friendship, or a romantic sense. Don't go looking for him or her, as it will happen very naturally. When you meet this individual, be open to divine guidance, which will direct you both in loving and magical ways. Additional meanings for this card. You've met your soulmate. Allow other people to help you instead of trying to do things alone. Consult an expert. Your prayer is being answered through other people. It also says a new pet's coming into your life. Cool. Okay. So really, what is the step with new partner? It's just kind of be aware that that a person's in your life that's special. Be aware. This person's helping you. Next one is, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Okay. Let's go into the description here. This card comes to you because you've been waiting for external signs of what you should do next. The angels say that the answer comes from inside of you. You must decide what you want before anything can change. Carve out time to meditate upon your heart's true desires and know that you deserve the best, as we all do. Additional meanings. Use affirmations and positive visualizations to manifest your desire. We're going to do that tonight. Clarify your desires. Also going to do that. Release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. Once again, release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. Okay. So that's what do you desire, and we need to do some work on that. And now we got the last card here. Ground yourself. Ground yourself, which says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Let's go into the details. The details are, getting there. Here we are. This card is a signal that your energy and attention need to be grounded. If you've been feeling spacey, confused, or forgetful, this card speaks to the reason. Ungroundedness means that your attention is directed up too high, as if you're not in your body. A balance is needed between a focus on spirit and a focus on earth. You can ground yourself by walking barefoot on grass or soil. I do that every day. By eating foods from the ground like potatoes or carrots, or by rubbing your bare feet, by touching a tree or a plant. I also do that every day. Or by visualizing roots coming from the bottom of your feet into the earth. Grounding will help you to better concentrate and focus, and will also increase your connections to the angels. Additional meanings. Spend time gardening. Work with flower essences. Adjust your diet and other lifestyle habits so that they support your mental and physical awareness. Make sure the words you speak or write are practical, grounded, and understandable. Be down to earth and authentic in your relationships. Send love and light to Mother Earth. We've got some work to do now. We have work to do with what do you desire, and we have work to do with ground yourself. New partner is kind of just saying, this is on its way, let's follow the steps, okay? Or it's already here, let's follow the steps. Because let's imagine this. You know, the chance meeting that you have, someone being your soulmate or being somebody very significant in your life, they're here. And now the question is, how are you going to visualize your time with this individual? How are you going to ground yourself so that you're not floating around and sabotaging this situation or not receiving it in the way that you should be? Let's do it. Start now. We're going to go to meditation room. Here we are. Okay. So just listen to my voice, because this is just my body. This is just my body. It's crude. It's from the earth. It's filled with attachments. It's filled with, we call it in Kabbalah, the body of pain, because to exist is to suffer. So we don't necessarily need to think about the physical body. Let's just go into our meditative state. This room this place, this space, which is reserved for us to be able to achieve everything that we're looking to achieve. And right now, the big question, which is a great question, is what do you desire? You've been told that a new partner is in your life. You've been told that this is not a chance meeting. You have been told that this is a fruitful, positive energy. What do you desire from this gift that has come into your life? I want you to imagine yourself in a place where you have felt at times unsure, insecure, with a lack of ease, and an inability to get yourself out of the situation, the feeling. I want you to connect with it. And I want you to imagine yourself as if you're in the woods. And it's almost dark because you have such densely populated trees in your environment that the light can barely break through. But it's enough to see in front of you as you go through this feeling of being desperately unable to overcome the attachments and the feelings, something that may have brought you discomfort. As you connect with that feeling, I want you to imagine in front of you is this ornate hardwood treasure chest, like the ones you would see dug up from the beach in the olden days, filled with gold. And as you open it, instead of there being tons of gold pieces, it's just the brightest golden light. And this golden light pierces your eyes so hard and heavy that it erases all the other images that could possibly enter your eyes. And it's just this beautiful, warm, all-encompassing golden light. And as this happens, I want you to imagine what you desire in your life in this moment. It could be the fulfillment of love. It could be a betterment in your day through work or through your relationships, your family, yourself. Whatever it is, I want you to imagine it with great detail. If it's a place, I want you to picture it. I imagine going to the beach, being at the ocean in the British Virgin Islands with the person that I love by my side, enjoying the waves, looking out at absolute peace. And I'm imagining that as I'm taking in all this golden light, this idea of happiness that I got here on my own accord and was able to invite the woman that I love to be by my side, to say we did this together, and to feel the fulfillment of this lifelong partner by my side. As the waves come crashing in the crystalline clear waters and white sands. And I imagine myself with my children, celebrating with them in Disney World, walking all around through Epcot Center and the areas that I used to visit when I would go there as a child, giving them the joy and fulfillment of being with me and in understanding the absolute importance of the childlike presence in all of us. These moments are the ones that I think of as I answer the question, what do you desire? Imagine your own scenarios for a little while longer and just soak them up and enjoy them as if they are real and happening in this moment. I see myself, I love sharing these moments because I love sharing, and I feel that sharing of love and loving feelings are so powerful for us as a community. I imagine driving cross country in this mobile home with a woman that I love, going to all the places we talked about visiting, and being there, present, overcoming all obstacles, finding happiness in each and every moment shared. Now I want you to take a deep inhale, holding on to that image that you have in your mind. And I want you to exhale out. And when you open your eyes, the golden light gets replaced with you being outside the woods, in an open area where the sun is rising, and you have all of the things that you're imagining in your life. It could be financial freedom. It could be general good health. It could be harmony with family or with a loved one. Whatever it may be, it's realized. And this is how you imagine it. And now I want you to do the good work for yourself and ground yourself. How do you ground yourself? If you don't have the earth around you and you don't have access to go outside, what I want you to do is just as it says, imagine yourself with your feet on the ground, put them down if you can, and have the image of roots coming up from the ground and wrapping around your feet and connecting you and sending this very, very powerful, bright red light right up through your feet, up to your calves. And you just feel the strength of these root systems in your feet, in your legs, grounding your entire body, allowing you to come back down from whatever place you were and be in the body. It's important to be in the body because when you're in the body, you can connect with the heart center and really feel what's going on. Instead of being a fly on the wall, instead of being in another place that could be that comfort zone, that safety net. When you're grounded in such a way, you do not have to worry about being harmed by anything emotional. If you find any emotions coming in and surging, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a deep inhale and imagine this thought or this feeling coming right up through the root system and going right into your stomach, right where your solar plexus is. And imagine there being a flame there that burns up all of those visceral feelings. The only thing that's left is the evaporate, that vapor that comes up, goes right to your heart, and it condenses into this green color and heals everything. If you think about it, this is the way to feed your body. Your thoughts have some nutritious component to it for your heart. But sometimes it's difficult for us to discern what that is. Don't worry about it. Let the solar plexus and the gut take care of it. Have you ever had those butterflies in your stomach when you see someone for the first time that you love and you know you've known them? Have you ever had the feeling that the opposite when you don't know what to say or do? That's because the viscera wants to burn this stuff for you and convert it into the energy that's going to make you the best possible person you can be. So inhale it in, invite it into your stomach. Imagine this nice, beautiful flame that's constantly going like a pilot light. It burns it into vapor. It goes up to your heart. It coats everything and gives you the best feeling of healing. So take any thought that comes into your mind, whatever distraction it may be. It could be a physical sensation. Let's do it right now. Imagine that thought. Let's take it in with an inhale. Imagine it going right into your stomach, your viscera, and that pilot light, that flame is just burning the essence of it, and the vapor that goes up condenses right around your heart and coats it with this beautiful healing green light. As we call for Raphael, the archangel, to heal the body and heal and soothe the heart and whatever emotional pains and suffering it has endured, to heal it And as you exhale, the vapor travels down, and the body absorbs only that which is beneficial to you and your highest good and for your inner peace, your innermost peace. And you can do this exercise every time you feel something that comes up that's uninvited or you can't process. It's called inner fire. Okay? So we've gone through grounding, we've gone through the imagination of what you desire, and the good news is you've got somebody on your side. You've got somebody in your life that has decided that they wanted to meet you as well, that they wanted to be a part of your life. And you've both called each other into your lives to be present in this way in order to be mirror reflections and heal. So be joyful for such a thing, for it does not happen often. I thank you for watching. It's been a wonderful evening. We're going to end it here, but first I'm going to play a little bit of music. We'll see how it goes through on the microphone. I'm hoping that it's well received. And once that's done, I'm just going to end the stream. If you have any questions, leave comments. Ask for anything you need, and I'll be happy to help you. And we'll try to do more of these daily guidance sessions so that everyone's on track, moving towards the best possible place they can be in life. Or else I'm not doing my job. All right, music time. Here we go.